of course we have the mag lights. In this house, okay, we've been talking a lot about the scratching, and I kind of want to quit talking about that. It just creeps me out. But we hear footsteps, we hear voices, people get touched, people have had their hair played with, clothes get tugged on. So if I have any pranksters, please don't poke whoever's next to you, because we want everything to be authentic and genuine when it happens.
Okay.
Full body apparitions have been seen. Gosh, what else? Objects get moved. Tonight in the basement, the group that was, none of us were down there unfortunately, but they swear there was a Gatorade cap laying on a chair, and it went flying across the room after they walked by.
We heard it.
We heard it because I had just come up from the we were all coming back upstairs, and I was in that room. We heard the click, click, click on the floor, and they're like, "Oh my God, that just went flying from that chair." And you know, and I was kind of grilling that guy a little bit. I'm like, "You didn't do that, right? Because we don't want you to do that."
Right. We don't want people giving false positives.
Right.
Yeah, and that's why we try to check with them, because it's like, hey, we don't want to lose our credibility here.
Right.
We don't want to claim something that somebody's screwing around, you know?
Exactly.
It's like, we want you guys to have a good time, but we want it to be authentic, you know? We don't have, you know, stuff popping.
Nothing set
There's
up.
Yeah,
no
we got-
animatronics, there's no
Exactly.
phony
No secret
Yeah.
audio thing that's gonna make noises or something. You know, just we don't have that.
I think we really want to see him, so we won't do that. Yeah, we do. Yeah.
Yeah. What else? Cold spots, which is kind of hard to feel when it's really cold.
Yeah, it's kind of chilly in
But
here
the
already.
summer,
So
oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
It's you get the goosebumps and the.
I'm
Hair
kind of visible
standing
during the
up.
summer, isn't it? It's really hot.
oh, it does it.
Yeah, I was about to
Oh my
The attic's an
We
oven.
were
It's-
here in the springtime, we were in the basement, and it was 50, 60 degrees.
yeah, yeah. It's,
We were able,
literally, you could see our breath in a moment.
Our
Like,
breath, which is only happens when it's like 30, 40 degrees.
and then our K2s,
Rooms,
and it
50,
was
60, but we could see our breath.
yeah, it was trippy.
It's messed up.
It
Yeah.
was bizarre.
Oh, what else paranormal? Piano has been heard being played before, just one key by itself, and nobody's been in here. Sometimes we hear bangs and booms, and it's from inside the house. Doors do close on their own. I have witnessed that twice. Noises in general. Sometimes it's like a what it makes me think of when I hear this, and it's usually on this floor, is like a swishing noise. And what pops into my head is like an 1800s dress dragging the floor kind of thing.
that makes
There have been
sense.
shadows seen. There have been so many that have been through here. This house is going to be 200 years old next year. So it was built in 1816. And before that, of course, Native Americans were, you know, the river is right over there, which you probably couldn't see because it's dark, but Native Americans were here first.
It's almost like Louisiana Purchase time, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So
Yeah, Missouri didn't
if-
become a state till
if that
1821.
Puts it in perspective for everybody.
Yeah, so it was, and in the book, I think I have the land grants from the Louisiana, or from the Spanish, to Mark Weidman, who's the guy who built the house. I may even have that at home. I have papers stacked this high, and I have to decide what's most important to put in the book. Otherwise, my book is going to be way too big for anybody to look through. So,
How long has it been vacant? That's what I was wondering.
okay. Patrick bought it in 2007. With the mindset of turning it into a bed and breakfast. Before that, it was a private home.
Oh, okay.
And before it was private home, changed hands a couple of times.
Mm-hmm.
The hotel heyday started in the early 1900s, went till 1938.
Okay.
And they quit renting out rooms when Pearl got sick and could no longer, she got crippled the arthritis. She also passed away in this house. So there's another one for you. But 2007, 2008, the tour started.
Oh, okay.
Construction workers of Patrick's started telling him things that were happening while they were working, their tools being moved, just hearing footsteps when they know they're the only person in the house. And of course, and someone's like, you know, people will pay money to go into that place and ghost hunt, and that would help pay for the renovations. So it is a side project. He is a general contractor. He owns a construction company. Usually he will buy a place, fix it up, and flip it.
Right.
This place is keeping.
Okay. I would imagine.
Yeah. I don't know what's going to happen to our ghost tours after it's done. I hope we still get to do them. I mean, him and I have never discussed that. I don't know why we
It's a
would
money
stop.
maker.
Yeah, I don't know why we would stop.
Unless
Because
we have, you know, unless we're full
Right.
And then people who are trying to sleep, they surely don't want people running up and down the halls. And then, you know, we wouldn't be able to get into those rooms because they're occupied.
Yeah.
Right.
So, yeah.
We'll have to see.
Yeah, we'll just wait and see. And like I said,
I-
since
I
he's
get-
had it since 2007 and it's 2015, this is where we're at. They're
Right.
just now doing plumbing.
Yeah.
But he gutted, I mean, it had walls. He's gutting it.
Yeah.
Completely ripped just everything out.
You think that would take away from some of the history and some of the ghost stuff?
I think it takes away from the history.
Yeah.
The history, but
But not really the activity. They're still going to be
The
here.
activity.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was wondering
It's,
if it takes away from some of the
they
history.
ain't going to be going anywhere.
And, you know, you'll see when we walk through, this house is 5,000 something square feet.
It's big
It's big, but the rooms were tiny.
back then, yeah.
Yeah, they were 9 by 9 size rooms. The only thing in them were a bed and a dresser.
Most people were hanging outside,
I
you know.
think if
Yeah, and in the living rooms and stuff.
Yep.
Yeah.
I think if Patrick plays it like the Limp Mansion kind of thing, where you know when he does finally finish it and then sets it up where it's still a ghost hunting, you know, because yeah, there's gonna be rooms that are rented out, but there's gonna be other levels that
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Gonna be-
Still going to be a whole
where
basement.
you can say, hey, you can do the attic and the basement, and
Yeah.
like don't disturb these people.
These don't disturb the second floor people and stuff
That's
and
true.
first floors.
If you're smart about it, but
It's interesting that you say that because he, of course, has a construction crew.
Mm-hmm.
There's only 2 guys that'll work in
Yeah.
this house.
That's
I like it when they do that. And just kind of verify what we're talking about. But, well, the name of the town is Morse Mill, which you guys know that. John Morse is the guy that came from Illinois. Mid 1800s, purchased this property. It was 640 acres. He built onto the back of the house. The town was named after him because he did so much. He did a lot of stuff, and I'm not even going to go into detail. Don't want to forget about talking about Bertha either. Did you guys look up Bertha Gifford at all? Have you ever heard of Bertha Gifford? She was Missouri's first female serial killer, possibly the nation's, and she worked in this hotel in the early 1900s when the Williams family purchased it. She was a Williams, so they were somehow related.
I'm surprised I don't know that.
But yeah, you'll have to look that up.
Is she the lady that killed 19 people?
Yes,
That's
maybe
the
more.
one.
Yeah, she's in the book.
Yeah.
She killed people with arsenic.
She was a poisoner.
She dressed
heard
up.
of her.
She dressed up like a nurse.
Yes. Yes.
When somebody
I
would
know
get
who you're talking
deadly
about.
women to
Yes,
show up.
that's what it is. That's where I was just trying to remember. There was a show.
Yes.
Me too.